Hello everyone, welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts. This is Tracy, and today I'm going to attempt to make a Sweet 16 birthday sash with a bow. This is my first try at it, so please watch and let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like the content, if you learned something, and leave a comment. So let's get started. What I will be using is this 4-inch silk ribbon. I got this from Amazon. I think it's actually 5 yards, but it's 4 inches. And what I will have to do is measure out 6 feet of this for the sash, and then anywhere from 29 inches to 35 inches for the bow. I'm going to use heat transfer vinyl for the wording on the sash, and this I got from Amazon also. Firefly Craft, and it's a glitter. Trying to see the name of it. It's a white glitter. I don't even see the name. But it's this. And then on the bow, I'm just going to put 16 on each side of the bow. And so I'm going to have an offset in the glitter. And then the 16 will be in this black HTV, which is Karigi. And this is from Amazon also, and it's just black. So I will need my rotary cutter, I will need scissors. I got this from the dollar store, my weeder from Dollar Tree, my burnisher. What else do you call these? Burnisher is all I know. And then I'll need my mat for cutting. So I've already cut the ribbon. I'm going to start with the bow. And so what I did was use this mat here, and just when it goes to 35 inches with a 1/2 inch. You will also need a zip tie. Doesn't matter what color because it's not going to be seen when you finish. And a lighter to burn off your edges. So you take your ribbon and you cross over and try and make your loops even. Cross over each way. And this mat helps. This cutting mat helps to try and measure. So when you get it like you want it, or the bows as big as you'd like them, you start at the top and grab, and you start at the bottom and grab, and then you just start scrunching it together like so, checking that you have even loops on each side, and they look pretty even to me. So once you do that, you take your zip tie and you slide it underneath while holding, oh, I got a cramp, while holding on to your ribbon, and then you zip tie it off. It's a little hard to do holding the ribbon. Let's see if I can do this. Slide it in the hole and pull it tight. Just want to make sure it's even before I pull it tight. It looks pretty good, so I'm gonna tighten it. Tighten it all the way down and pray that I got it even. It looks all right, I guess. It'll work. I don't know. That's good enough. So there you go. And this is going to be the back side, and that's the front side. I think it's not too bad. And you cut your zip tie off as close as you can without cutting your ribbon. Okay? Then you'll need to clean up your edges. Some people fold it in like this and cut it in a slant so that you have points on each side. But what I want to do is just even it off because I'm going to put bling across each side. So I use my cutting mat and try and get it straight. I use my ruler and my rotary tool. Let's see if I can do this. And cut that end across. Straight, I hope. Did I get it off? No. Maybe I did. I don't know. I think so. Oh, I did it. Not bad. So then, before it starts fraying again, I'm going to burn the ends off. Or burn the frays off. This seals it. So you just take your lighter and go along the edge. Just along the edge to seal it. Yeah, that's good. So then I'll do this side. I'm going to line it up. Use my ruler to get a straight edge. And use that rotary tool. And go along. This is a metal ruler, so it helps me. Oh, is it locked? I got this from Dollar Tree also. It's not too bad. I don't think it's locked though. Oh, you lock it that way. Pull it towards you. And no, it's not locked. It's not working. Okay, here we go. I think. I was unlocking it. Okay. Did I do it? I hope so. Yep, it did. So I'm going to lift this up. Oh, darn it. I got frayed edges, but I'm going to burn those jokers off. Hope I don't start a fire. Just, that's what, yep. Burn it straight across. And that way it won't fray anymore. I'm going to get my vinyl weeded out. I've already cut the vinyl, so I've got a weed. And these are the number 16. And then I've got the offset here. So I will be back after I weed this vinyl. For reasons unknown to me with this KineMaster, it didn't record the application of the 16 that I put on the bow. So anyway, here's the final results of the bow. And what I did was I did an offset, and the offset is 2 inches by 2 inches with the number 16 on the inside of the offset. I took a pair of socks, footies, and I stuffed it inside and held onto it, stretched it out, make sure it was flat, and placed the offset on, and used my little iron to place that on. Once that was adhered, I put the 16 on and did the same thing with my little iron, making sure with the socks that the ribbon was flat. So, didn't get the recording, but here it is. So, the next steps are I've got to make the sash. And the ribbon, the 4-inch ribbon is 6 feet long. And so to go over the shoulder, you're going to need, this will be the bottom of the sash, so you'll need to go up like 8 inches, and then between here and here, the 8 inches, you'll need 21 inches, and the 21 inches will be your print area. So after your print area, you'll have 14 inches for your shoulder, for it to rest on your shoulder. And if you want, which I'm not going to do, you can have an additional 21 inches on the back if you'd like to place wording on the back. I've already used my Cricut to cut out what's going to go on this ribbon. And don't ask me the name. I cannot pronounce it. Tanaja, something like that. So, and this is the glitter heat transfer vinyl. So I'll place that on there, and I'll use my easy press or either this little iron. This little iron might be easier to use. Place that on there, and then and this font is French script. So then I'll put the Sweet 16, making sure that I line it up right. And then I cut out birthday. Once I have all that together, I'll connect it all and add the ribbon. Okay. This is Stella, and she's going to assist us today. I just want to put this sash on to see what it would look like with the wording where the measurement is supposed to place it. And to me, it's down too low. Now this is the mark right here for over the shoulder, 14 inches from here to here. And so this is the area for the 21 inches. But that is, I think it should come up higher because that birthday is just down too low. So I'm just going to raise, I got little, I don't know what these things are called, some kind of sewing pins, not pins, but I'm going to raise it up about 1.5 inches. Then that way, hopefully, it'll flow better and it won't be so down low by the hip where I'm going to put the ribbon. I'm just going to raise everything. I just have these stuck on here just to see if that makes a difference. It's got to help somewhat. That to me is just too low. And then I'll make sure when I iron these on that I have them straight and the right space in between each one. And I think that's a little bit better. That's better. At least you see the birthday in the front before I put the sash on. I'm sorry, the bow, which will be right here. Yeah, well, you can't see that because I'm in the way. So I've got the cutout lined up on the ribbon. I think it's pretty even. And what I actually did was moved it up a little bit because it didn't look like it was too low on the shoulder. So at the end, at the tail, I left about 9 inches. And still this area right here, from here to the end of birthday, is 21 inches. Your print area. So I've got my heat press pad under here, so I don't want to damage my cutting board. And this is the mark off where the 21 inches starts down. So I'm just going to take that off. Now I'm going to use my little iron. I was going to use my easy press, but I think it'll be easier with this iron. And I want to just do the first word, her name. I'm going to put this Teflon over it. I don't want no problems. And just hold it down. Let's see if the dots to the I and the J stood. Yes. Keep going. Did that J stick? Yes. And the A stuck? Yes. Ta-da! Doesn't look like that tail of that A stuck too good, so I'm gonna heat that up a little bit more. Make sure it sticks good. Okay, so we got our name. I'm just gonna move it down to Sweet 16. Put my tip. All right, let's see what's happening, Captain. Ooh, that might have been too long. Shoot, might have turned the iron up too high. I'm definitely gonna let that cool off. Ooh. Okay, we got it though. Yeah, that was a problem. My iron was down too low. But like I said, I don't know the temperature of this iron, and I didn't want to have it all the way up. Okay, got it. Got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. That's pretty. Now I'll have to put the whole thing together. Okay, I'm back. I put it all together because I was having problems trying to figure out how to connect the two together. You can use Velcro, you can use snaps. They say you can use one of those long straight pins with a little pearl on it, but I figured if I did that, she might stick herself or stick somebody else. The Velcro, I didn't have the adhesive Velcro to put on there. I had the kind that you sew on. I didn't want to sew it on. And then I figured that was too strong to pull apart. What else could you do? Anyway, what I did was use some heat bond. And I just crisscrossed the two bottom pieces. That's the two extra pieces down here. I crisscrossed these and used some heat bond. Well, then I put it on myself, and the heat bond with this silk wasn't really adhering good. So then I just took a needle and thread. This is Estelle, by the way. She's my assistant. I need her help today. So I took some thread and I crisscrossed it, and I just sewed it in a V to hold it together. And then I tacked it with a little bit of glue. Then I took this bow. I put some hot glue on the back of it, on the back of this middle part. Glued it to there. Tacked it a little bit right here and right here with glue, and there she is. I think all in all, she turned out pretty cute. What do you think? Give me a thumbs up if you like what I did, if you got anything out of this. I think they're going to be pleased. Hit the like button, leave me a comment. If you like, you can also follow me on TikTok at Estella Fabulous, or my Instagram, which is Tracy Sweet Touch Production. Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Come on back. I'll have more. I'm getting a little better, I think. Slow but sure, but I'm coming along. Peace. Have a good one.